All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Theta Guild. I am Devin. I'm here with Chad, Josh,
Hello. Hello.
and Brendon.
Hello.
And this is the start of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Josh is going to be the dungeon master. I did the earlier videos for the Bloodborne one shot, and that was really fun, but I'm stepping away myself, and Josh is going to be our dungeon master, and so I'm going to jump. I think I'm just going to hand it right off to you, Josh. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Well, so, there's a lot to explain because this is kind of a homebrewed setting. I do 100% a homebrewed setting, but pretty much just to kick things off, going to explain the beginning of this campaign, and we'll fill in people as necessary on other things. So, our story takes place in the megacity of Trevis. Over the years, corruption has taken root in the city government. Impoverished areas have been neglected, police capabilities have been scaled back, criminal organizations operate unchecked. In short, everything's a mess. But there is hope. Across the city, people are tired of the corruption, tired of the gangs, tired of the suffering, and a brave few are doing something about it. Vigilantes from all over the city are fighting to clean up the messes that the government and the police won't. You are one such vigilante. Whether you hunger for justice, unable to rest until your city is safe, whether you've got a score to settle with one of the criminal factions, or whether you're just itching for a fight and would rather rough up the bad guys than innocents, you have risen to help the people of Trevis. But of course, vigilante work is very time-consuming. It's almost like a whole career on its own. As such, you and every other vigilante in the city needs to get paid somehow for your efforts. Fortunately for you, there's a number of networks looking to hire capable fighters like yourself. So, you've been able to manage so far. Until recently. Recently, your existing connections aren't really finding much work for you anymore. But you are in luck. You've received a message from an individual calling themselves the Vibraphonist. And the message read as follows. Greetings, friend. Heard you're looking for some work. Well, you're in luck. We facilitate a small network of individuals like yourself, people looking to make a difference in this city, looking to make things better. If you're interested in working with us, come and meet with us. 288 9th Street. Down the alley, you're looking for a bar called Slate's Tankard. Be there by 11 p.m. on the 25th of the 11th month, $37.94. You'll receive more information when you get there. Signed, the Vibraphonist.
All right. Are we starting in the in the tank in the tavern, Josh, or are we sort of?
Well, you'll be starting just outside.
Right.
Give me a moment while I'm getting that over there. Why don't we introduce your characters? So let's start with Devin as Tio Runelance, the Cerulean Kobold.
Yes, I am a cerulean kobold. I want to do this in character, but I'm still deciding on a voice.
Yeah, same. I had no idea what my voice is for this character.
And it's going to be something cringy, probably. When in doubt, go high pitched. Sean is correct. My name is Tio Runelance, and I only want one thing, and that is to sell people very finely crafted arms.
I thought you were cutting that off at sell people. I was gonna say, wow.
It's to sell people very finely crafted arms. And I'm not talking arms as in, like, weapons and things like that. I have those for myself. I'm talking about arms. My goal is to get out there and really find new customers. You know, those vigilantes out there who might lose a limb in the heat of battle, and give them my card and say, hey, my name is Tio Runelance. Come down to my shop, and I'll get you right back up in a jiffy.
All right. So, next up, we have Chad as Marvin, this particular, it's a homebrew race, They're commonly referred to as Peaceforged. However, the more technical name for the exact thing they are is the Stella Spec, partially mechanical, fully sentient construct. But of course, that's a mouthful, so everyone just sticks to Peaceforged.
Hello, I am M4rv1n, but you can call me Marvin. I am a Peaceforged, and I am 272 years old. I am a Oath of Redemption Paladin, and as such, my goal is to resolve every situation in the most peaceful and non-violent way possible. I believe that everyone has a spark of good, even if it is deep down inside, and my goal is to help them bring it out and teach them that their actions are bad and they should feel bad, but there is always the offer of redemption. I have taken an oath of pacifism, and as a result, will only do violence under the absolute last resort. My ways of dealing with enemies are nets, grappling, and just standing in front of them while they try to hurt my allies until they eventually give up.
I like it.
And finally, we have Brendon as Judge the Warforged.
Give me one moment, sorry. Is that a cat?
That is my guess is it is an act.
He can't be heard on the stream because I muted myself, because I swear to God, I
was gonna say, I thought I heard a cat, and I was like, is that a cat?
I can see my background. I can see my background noise jumping, and I'm like, no, and so I keep muting myself.
I was wondering why you're doing that.
Right. So I'm introducing myself now, yes?
Indeed you are.
Yes. In character if you want, but I still haven't figured out my voice for Marvin's though.
I'm trying to figure out mine. Give me a moment.
I want something like almost annoyingly upbeat.
Oh God.
Endless optimism at all things.
Hello, you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Catholicism doesn't exist, Sean, but I can give you some Seekers of the True Unity guilt. I can offer you that.
Oh.
All right.
Oh no.
All right then.
How y'all doing? Name's Judge. So, now that I'm gonna stop being annoying. I'm a warforged. I'm a gunslinger. You know how it is. Former soldier, and then I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the way, the old power ran out there or something. So woke up and I'm a little rusty. You know how it goes. I need a job. So that's why I'm here. Yeah.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
Truly amazing.
Alrighty then. So, oh no, Devin's muted. Hello.
I'm just trying to keep audio sounding good.
Okay. So, well then, with that, with everyone who's introduced, it's just about time, and you all are heading towards the bar. Coming up on the alleyway.
I want to give a few things. My art is done by a friend of mine, who is at EggGabe on Twitter. My character's art, and Josh, the background art. We'll talk about that after the campaign.
Are we in? Yeah, we cannot move our tokens.
Oh, you can't move your tokens. Great. Perfect. That's exact. Wait, that's the wrong tool. Hang on.
Psych! That's the wrong tool!
Psych, that's the wrong tool. Hang on. Just gotta fix that real quick.
All good.
Then I gotta switch to the correct thing to give y'all control of your tokens. Controlled by.
Oh, also while he's doing this, I'll say that I am acting as sort of the camera in this scenario. so that Josh can have things on the DM layers and not have it
Show up on the stream.
show up on the stream.
Indeed. So go ahead and try and move your characters. Let's see if y'all can do that. Hopefully.
Yeah, Tio Runelance.
Could you move it on over?
So what direction are we going in?
Well, you're heading down the alleyway towards the
This
bar.
voice has evolved horribly already. My
Clyde!
name is Tio Runelance. Do you need an arm? And I mean literally. Do you need a hand? Also literally.
You're just zooming up that alleyway.
You zooming up the alleyway. As you head down the alleyway, you notice the sign in the window. This does appear to be the place. Slate's Tankard.
Well, this
I
is
gotta get
Slate's
into
Tankard.
character.
This is Slate's Tankard. I guess. Let me flip my character. No, it's not gonna let me. Of course it won't.
Yeah, you can't flip the characters.
I knock on the entrance.
Nobody answers, but the door does seem to be unlocked.
Okay, well, I enter the establishment.
You enter the establishment.
Hello. Anyone missing any arms?
As you enter, three individuals in the bar kind of look at you with a bit of confusion.
I'm not a joke character, I promise.
They look at you with some confusion.
Hello, my name is Tio Runelance, and you, miss? This beautiful tiefling?
She just kind of looks a little confused and taken aback at you sudden advances, and just kind of takes a step away,
I'm
looking
sorry.
over.
Sit
looking
down
over
at
at
the table.
You take a seat at the table.
I would like to open the door very hard, almost not intending to, just give it a real good shove.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you
then
give it a shove.
step in.
You step in. The tiefling that Tio has just finished conversing with seems very startled at the sudden noise from the door.
Hello, I am Marvin. I am looking for the vibraphonist. I heard he might have some work. I say at the top of my lungs for the entire room to hear.
The tiefling just kind of looks at you a little confused. Meanwhile, the human bartender and the opal scale kobold waitress over here just kind of look at you with a bit of concern in their eyes.
Well, I'm here for the same thing, so why don't you sit at this table with me, buddy?
Oh, excellent idea. I will do so with haste. I pull back
Don't crush the chair. You're kind of a little harsh on that door, so I wanted to make sure you just don't crush the chair.
Well, I am 500 pounds, give or take.
The name's Tio Runelance.
M4rv1n, but you can call me Marv.
So, Josh.
Yep.
I'm gonna open the door like classic Old West style, like the door just the ominous creaky tile, the
Right?
going full cowboy.
Now that we're back. Howdy.
Hello!
Hello!
I give an
Ignore the
enthusiastic
squeaking.
wave.
That's me sitting down. Hello! What are you?
Could ask you the same thing, friend.
I am a kobold. There are many of them.
A what?
Fair enough, I guess.
Hey. Right. Y'all mind if I take a seat?
No, go ahead.
By all means. Are you here for the vibraphonist as well?
Yes.
The bartender from behind the bar kind of cough like. The tiefling,
Yes!
the tiefling, meanwhile, looks at the table of you three, looks at the door, checks her watch, looks back at the table, steps around past y'all over this way, and just kind of quietly says to the opal scale kobold over here, Mrs. Basil, I don't think this is exactly the rush you were expecting this evening. To which the kobold replies, yeah, I guess the information from people down the street wasn't so great. You can go ahead and punch out, Anadoris. Thanks for staying late. The tiefling just nods, heads on behind the counter, through the door back here, and just kind of keeps going. Meanwhile,
right.
as you all stand there, you notice the kobold standing there. Her ears sort of twitching as if she's listening intently for something.
How did we receive this note, Josh?
It was for you, Judge. It was kind of just dropped off, stuck between your shoulder blade and the rest of your body while you were while you were powered down for a moment. What's it? Tio, it was left at your on the desk at your shop. And for you, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
I've sort of just been wandering the city, trying to do random acts of good.
You found it stuffed into a bag you carry on you, into your satchel of stuff. Just as you got home one day.
Very good. I pull it out and put it on the table. So, you all are interested in making a difference as well?
What? Oh.
That's alright. So, Judge, I think I recognize you as a Warforged, if I'm not mistaken.
You'd be correct.
Peaceforged myself. Good to meet you. I offer out a hand for a handshake.
Yeah.
Do you take it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Very good. So what made you decide to come here?
Honestly, I need a job.
Yes, after I've been in this city, I've just sort of been wandering around, but the city has problems. Serious problems, and I think this might be a good way to help fix them.
You a cop or something?
No, not at all. They're a bit too corrupt for my liking in their current state at the moment. They are very into violence and very into violent suppression of the populace, and it's very difficult to find non-violent cops in this city. So no, not a cop.
Sorry,
Someone's trying to make a difference.
Sorry, I just clocked out for a second. The name's Tio Runelance. I sell arms, but like not like the weapon arms, but like the I'm gonna have to do this bit every time. Not like the weapon arms, but like actual physical, like the ones that's on my shoulder.
Mechanical, biological, or something in between?
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on my character. I have literally a mechanical arm on one of my shoulders, on my left. My left arm is just completely replaced with a mechanical arm. And it's like, yeah, I'm really good at making kind of these. And I point to my arm and just kind of go. And so yeah, you're a Peaceforged and a Warforged, right? So
Indeed.
that means I can build you guys arms or legs. I can do legs. Do you guys need any enhancements?
Actually, yes. Since my strategy when I encounter wrongdoers is generally to let them beat against my chassis until they eventually give up and stop doing so, yes, I could definitely use the armor enhancements, actually. Do you do those?
I can do armor.
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm good as is, brother.
Alright, if you say so.
Alrighty.
If you never need like a longer arm or like a magic one.
My arms are fine.
All right.
So, where did your interest in arms come from anyway, Tio?
Well, I lost one when I was much younger, and then No, I didn't, as you can see by the fact that I, have no arm that I had to build myself that I've recently built.
I got a hand to you. That's some impressive work there, fella.
Thank you very much. That's why I do it as a job. Sometimes people walk into my shop and ask for a free arm, and I'm like, no, I don't take commissions for free. Wait, that's too real.
So, arms aside, what made you answer the note?
Oh, here's the thing. I have this new puppy, and I point to a sort of what looks like a cannon, but with 4 legs. That's just kind of been following me around and like sort of snuggling under my feet. And it's like, well, I just built this new guy, and I wanted to shoot something with it. I also wanted to get more in the field work with these the people doing the field work, so that I could meet anyone who's lost an arm or anything like that, and kind of hand them a business card. The work itself is sort of auxiliary to my own personal want to sell people arms.
I don't suppose I could convince you to not shoot that cannon at people, could I?
Oh, definitely shooting the cannon at people. Definitely the reason I'm here.
Huh. Well, we will continue to discuss that as things progress. Speaking of which...
I like your style, man!
And then at the top of my lungs, is there a vibraphonist here?
I think you gotta be a little more subtle about this kind of thing.
Oh, not my strong suit.
The opal snow kobold rushes up to the table, placing her hand on the table, and looks you dead in the eyes, Marvin, and says, "Yeah, you have to be a lot more subtle about this stuff. Okay, this is very illegal."
Oh, it is?
Yes, this is very illegal.
Huh. Well, aren't the laws created by a corrupt government?
I mean, yeah,
but like this one makes a lot of sense, but also like there's nobody else doing this right now, so it's kind of left to whoever's able.
Well, I'm perfectly looking forward to whatever very illegal thing you want me to do. And if people's arms go missing in the process, I should say limbs. I do all limbs,
Do you? You seem to have a specific fixation on arms. If you
well,
don't
I just finished this arm, so I'm very proud of it.
It is a good-looking arm.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's bit ironic, don't you think? There, being a good boy paladin, and you want to do illegal activities now.
Oh, well, my main problem with the law is that they like hurting people, and I don't.
I mean, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they mostly like just not doing anything.
There is also that problem.
What kind of weapon do you have, Chad?
Oh, so I have on my back a massive fuck-off shield. Like, the thing is huge. And then in my belt I have tucked away a net.
So you don't actually have a weapon.
What's a weapon?
Okay, you know what a weapon is. That's kind of a... I feel like you're taking the peace bit a little too far. You know what a weapon is.
I do. I was using hyperbole to make my point. I don't use weapons. I don't have one on me. I suppose in a real pinch I could pin someone to the ground with my shield or net, but...
Paladin's not very good with hyperbole. Anyway, Mr. Judge, I have this cannon, and then I have a little pocket pistol. Nothing really that effective.
I've noticed.
And then, other than that, I mean, it's just sort of my tools and my ability to, do magic every once in a while.
Say, you mind if I take a look at that piece you got there, referring to your pocket?
I just Tio hands you a little, just a little semi-automatic, like would be like a 1911, I think. I don't know. Guns aren't exactly my strong suit.
They're small.
Okay, well, you know what? It's the pretty boy pocket pistol from Team Fortress 2. That's what it is.
I don't know what that is.
I know.
I know what that is, Devin. It's
Yeah,
small.
we know we.
It's small.
It's small. It's small, Brendon.
Anyway.
It's a small gun for a small lizard.
Okay, so I just kind of take it, twirl it around a little bit, drop the magazine out, fiddle around with it a little bit, slam the magazine back in, slide it across the table to you.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, not bad. Not my style, but not bad.
It's not much. I just, I hold it for when the cannon stops firing, but that doesn't tend to happen very often, so... The cannon does most of the shooting for me.
And the cannon has its own artificial intelligence, or?
No, it's like the intelligence of a puppy. It's not really... I mean, I tell it what to do, and it does what I tell it to do, so it's alright.
No, I see.
I don't need it to be very much more intelligent than it might understand that I'm using it as a weapon of war, and then that might be an issue. Just like you, Warforged. Anyway, Miss Basil, was it?
Yes.
Where are these illegal activities that we're here to do? That I will say less quietly next time. Ooh, I said less. Say more quietly next time.
I make no promises.
Okay. Well, that's, so. Sorry, just a little bit. This is a lot right now. I'm not gonna lie to you all. You guys are the first people we've been able to bring in for this. So, we're just kind of getting started. Sorry to give you the impression that maybe we might, be a bit more experienced with this.
Oh, that's all right.
The bartender just gives her a thumbs up from behind the counter and nods and smiles.
Well, you have me. You have a weapon of war, and you have a weapon of peace, I guess. So, I think it's gonna be a pretty. I think this is a pretty good little kit up right here.
Pretty good indeed. Okay, so crap. Aaron, do you have the notes? She says to the bartender, as the bartender just kind of nods and picks up a notepad from behind the counter and slides it to her. She takes the notepad, starts frantically flipping through it, trying to find out where she'd written down all the addresses and whatnot, and the details of what you're going to be doing. Finally flips to a page and says, here we go. So, have any of you guys been to the South Point Boardwalk?
I don't.
Maybe?
I don't think I have. I mainly stay in my shop.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, ma'am.
I've just sort of been wandering around the city. Don't really know the places I've been at.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I personally haven't either, but I can tell you this: it's a cute little residential district down at the very bottom of the Coast District. Very quiet, very calm. Not a lot happens there, but apparently something has been happening. We've got some reports of some teenage delinquents throwing rocks and painting graffiti all over some of the businesses down there on the block. You all, she looks you dead in the eyes, Tio, with your cannon, as she stands clearly like twice your height. Like, I understand your enthusiasm, and I appreciate it, but tonight's mission, mostly just kind of there to scare them off. Maybe, I don't know, if it comes to it, if one of them's like really buff or something, like maybe rough them up a little bit, but like you're mostly there to, send a message, scare them off, don't kill any kids.
All right. Force ballista at low death amount. Okay, yeah, no, I got you.
How about no death amount? Can we try for no death amount, Tio?
It's force damage. I can kind of just reel it back a little bit. It'll be great.
I see. Or we could try not shooting them and talking to them.
We could.
Listen, how about this? We try. We'll try your way, but
So carry a big stick, that whole thing.
yeah. See, that ain't really my style, you know. So we'll try the talk, but if we gotta walk the walk, then let's do it.
All right.
I see. All right.
Yeah. So she asks you for your phone numbers real quick, so she can just text you the address where you need to go.
Oh, what?
A phone number. Oh dear.
Just don't get lost, Judge. You'll be fine.
The bartender, overhearing all this, kind of calls out to you, Judge. Wait a minute, hang on. From what I gather, you're kind of new in this town, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you new to this time period by any chance?
How old are you, Brendon? Oh.
415 years old.
Hey.
Yeah, Warforged, you're just a little over 400 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I will let the comment about my age slide.
Okay. Hey, why don't you come over here, buddy? I got something for you. The bartender says to you, Judge.
That's what?
Oh, why don't you come over here for a second? I got something for you.
Alright.
All right. He rummages
All
around.
right.
He rummages around beneath the counter and produces from one of the cabinets a cheap-looking flip phone. The kind of phone that you would buy at a grocery store.
So I have a track phone.
You have a yes. You pretty much got what's essentially a track phone.
Not
and
track, but we'll go with it.
he hands it to you. He says, "Hey, look, this is look. I'm not gonna cry if you break it or anything, but like, do try and get yourself a real phone.
Well, I can't promise that it won't break, but appreciate it.
Okay, fair enough. All right then. Delilah, it's the spare phone. He looks past you and calls to the waitress. She nods, sends a text to your phone that you've just been given with the address.
Mm-hmm. You can always borrow mine if you need, Judge.
Yeah, I have a phone. Here's my phone number. I just hand it to Basil.
Oh yes, then here's mine as well.
Nice. Everybody's exchanged phone.
Oh my god.
He's grandma.
Cat is unhappy.
Wow, he's loud.
That is not a happy noise.
Okay, I'm testing a different voice. Do you guys like this one better? How does the crowd feel about this one?
I don't know. I like the other one better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so if I'll let Devin sort it as. Okay, cool. So, with that, you guys are heading down to are sent out to head to the South Point Boardwalk. The address you were given is literally just one boardwalk street.
A singular boardwalk street?
Singular boardwalk street.
Very vague address.
A very vague address, indeed. Almost like it's an address for a line of businesses on a single street.
So, how did we get there? Just legitimately asking the question.
Well, how many of you have vehicles to get there? Because it's maybe like a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, I mainly ride around on my Cannon Boy.
Okay.
Nice.
That's great.
I
I'm
don't-
almost certain I don't have a vehicle.
Yeah, I don't yet have a vehicle that like gets there and gets other people there.
I stole a motorcycle once.
So you guys walked there.
Still have
Yeah.
it?
It
Yes.
sounds like. You guys walked there.
They're Peaceforged and Warforged. They can't get tired, and I have a construct to do my walking as well.
So it takes y'all a couple hours to get all the way down there. And let me just hang on and get my notes back up because the thing left. Just gotta copy your character tokens over to the other map.
Telling me you don't have 18 different monitors?
No, I only have 2.
Pathetic.
One of them's well, I guess it's technically is a monitor because it's the screen on my laptop. The other is just an old monitor plugged into it. So you arrive on the scene at the boardwalk.
Have no fear, Judge is here on the scene.
It's like
That's
1 in the
not
morning.
canon. That is not canon.
Okay. It's like 1 in the morning.
Yes.
Because you guys walked.
That's us.
This is the time I normally do stuff like, you know, my really inspired crafting. So let's kind of get this over with.
Do you steal people's arms?
I no. See, the thing is, I have the designs for a human bone arm, but I don't have
people
the
upgrade.
I don't have the means to like get the human bones. I don't steal people's arms. I might break a few while we're here just for like job security, but you
No,
didn't hear me say
no.
that.
Don't do that.
Whatever you say, fella.
So, you arrive on the boardwalk. You're heading down, and you see a couple of kids over in the distance. From what you can tell from over there, it looks like it's a little blight prism kobold as well as a tiefling, just kind of throwing rocks at the storefront. Weirdly, though, seem like they're dressed for swimming in the beginning of winter, kind of end of fall rather, middle of the night.
Maybe they're going for a dip after their violence and badness. Hey, you kids, stop that.
Hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
They do not respond, instead looking for other pebbles and loose things on the ground that they can pick up and start throwing.
Well, time to resort to the Force Lance.
No. We barely talked to them at all. That was one introduction.
All right.
I walk up.
You walk up, Marv.
Howdy.
We're all standing behind Marvin.
see, Peaceforged have the full range of senses, and as you approach them, you notice
Wait,
You
we're
notice
approaching them.
Yes.
a rather uncomfortable smell.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that
never
would only be
good.
Devin because I can't smell anything.
Like something rotten.
Oh, not this. That's bad.
Are you all right?
They don't respond. They just keep picking up things.
I take a step forward, and I would like to gently but firmly place my hand on this one's shoulder.
You place your hand on his shoulder, and this kobold turns around, and as they sort of crane their neck back, their heads sort of twitching, and you can see a giant gash sort of at the top of their neck.
Oh!
You sort of see in the place where is generally understood, kind of where the venom sac is on a blight prism.
Mm-hmm.
They turn, their eyes locked with yours,
Oh.
There is no life in these eyes. Roll for
Ah.
initiative.
Heyo!
Hell yeah.
If we select our tokens, will it show up in the turn track? Okay.
Yes, select your token.
There
There
we
you
That's what I
go.
want to do. Okay, here's the art
Just
in full
into
detail, though. Oh god.
Nice! Off the great rolls already, boys.
Great rolls.
Same though. Wait, you had a +3 to that, and you were +6. Oof.
You had a -1.
Oh yeah, I did. I sure did. I'm not fast.
Very well.
And let me just roll quick to get the. Oh, they have a -2 to initiative, don't they? Oof! Okay. Well, so much for -2, I guess.
Wait, so that's a -2. Otherwise, that would have been a net.
It would have been at 20.
Incredible.
Oh my god. Alright, this is gonna be a fun campaign. We TKP in the first session, so.
Glad I'm using placeholder art.
Exactly!
Okay.
Don't worry about the commissions anymore, Devin.
In descending order. Okay, so
Placeholder art for placeholder characters.
yeah, boy. So with that, it begins. Wait, did I actually close that character sheet? I did. Like, we just bring it back up, pop it out so I can actually have it where I can use it. And the undead kobold in front of you lunges forward, Marvin.
Mhm.
Her jaws open wide and attempts to clamp down on your arm.
All right.
Does that hit?
That's an 11. It does not.
11. Does that hit? It does not hit.
So I want to in one smooth motion swing behind my back, pull out my shield, press the button to activate it, and it crackles to life because it's a hard light shield.
Mm-hmm.
And the teeth bounce off of it
Mm.
as I hold it up in front of me.
Very, very violent. The snoot.
Yes, I do in fact boop the snoot with the shield.
The other guy turns around and begins moving over towards you, Judge, and swings with his arm at you. Does a 20 hit?
What do you think?
I'm guessing yes.
What do you think?
That is 5 bludgeoning damage to you.
Nothing.
I'm afraid you don't get make that call. And with that, that's the only 2 zombies there. So, it's your turn, Marvin. What do you do?
All right, I should make something clear, and I'm like conversationally as it's trying to bite through my shield, I turn to like talk to you guys, pretty much completely ignoring it, and it's like, I do have one exception to my rule of pacifism, and that's the undead. And then I want to slam my shield into the thing's face, pausing for a moment to chant a prayer to the first floor, and I'd like to use my divine smite, the undead version specifically.
Excellent. Go ahead. Ah, I see.
Yes.
You
So,
attack.
I am
Plus lots of deal radiant
proficient.
damage to the target.
I'm proficient with the shield, so what is that bonus to hit? I'm actually not sure what the bonus is to hit with a shield.
Oh,
It would be
Like to shield bash someone?
+2 plus strength is what I would argue. Proficiency in strength.
Okay.
Okay.
So a +4?
Yes.
D20 +4. 15.
15. Okay. And with that, you have fully incapacitated, thoroughly destroyed this here zombie. As it
Yes,
crumples to the
I don't
ground.
like undead.
Now, once again, lifeless. Tio,
All
You're up
right,
to.
it's my turn.
chaos unfolds.
I'm gonna I mean, it's pretty basic right now. Just sort of, this isn't anything to like get worked up about or activate my cannon. So,
Mhm.
I just sort of, I'm like right next to my character, the cannon is just sort of standing next to me, and I sort of slap it on the back or like on the top, and you can see a small like fire build within, and a firebolt comes firing out, and I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Are you shooting for the tiefling here?
I'm shooting for the
suppose.
tiefling.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm guessing you didn't want me to move.
No,
What do you do?
it's
Curves it with precision. Curves the bullet, like in that one movie that I don't remember the name of. What?
the
Okay.
I stand next to the cannon. I slap it on the top. A little ball of fire like forms within it, and just gonna and curves around Judge and just hits him in the gut.
You have completely incinerated whatever was left of this poor kid.
Well, I feel bad, but at least I did get to test the cannon.
And there we go. See, I knew you would find something to shoot. By the way, you can shoot all the undead you want. Please shoot all the undead you
Sounds
want.
good. I have a question.
Yeah.
Question.
Can I fire at you, like as a practice thing?
Oh, totally. I hold up the shield in front of me and sort of
All
take
right.
a low stance to brace myself.
Cool. I fire a firebolt at Marvin. I rolled a 10.
I'm guessing that just bounces off the shield, Josh? That does not hit.
Yeah. It just kind of
Okay.
fizzles. The energy fizzles against the shield.
All right, sounds good.
Whenever you need to test your weapons, I'll be here. Oh, also, Judge, and I turn to you. Have some of this.
Mhm.
And my hands start glowing, and I would like to use my healing pool from Lay on Hands, use 5 of that to restore you back to full health.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure. It's what I'm here for.
Some people will probably ask, given the fact that rules lawyers exist in all things, because constructs are so big in this setting, we are not running with the whole healing magic doesn't work on constructs.
I was gonna say, appreciate the lay on hands, but
Healing works.
It works
Yeah.
on
Healing,
organic being.
healing in this setting works on constructs, and that is, I'm going to argue,
Nanomachines
probably
done.
anthropologically, one of the reason constructs are more common in this setting, rather than like other settings. But I can't just speak for the DM in that matter. I'm just being a dumbass.
Yeah, how is my Lay on Hands working, Josh? Is it nanomachines to repair
Nanomachines,
health?
son.
Is it
Nanomachines,
nanomachines? Is
son.
it divine, like, power from the first
It is.
four?
It is divine power from the first 4. You don't know how it
Okay,
works.
cool.
It just works.
It just
It
works.
just works.
That's all I need.
Uh,
Alright, very good.
Well, you've taken out the 2, well, I guess formerly kids, now dead horrors.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And then I'd like to do something else if I can, actually.
oh yes, what would you like to do?
I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay, How's that?
Um,
go ahead and put it in the
yeah.
chat.
So I was trying to, it wasn't loading. There we go. So within 60 feet, I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead, and I know the type of any being whose presence I sense. And I also detect the presence of any place that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to hunt down the person who created these undead.
Yeah, so you can find somebody or something particularly evil. Okay, go ahead. You use that.
Mhm.
And with the with that feeling of something wrong is here, in the exact same direction you feel that, you hear a sound as a door opens. What?
Hmm.
What is all that racket? Can't. Oh dear. An individual steps out from one of the buildings, wearing a dark hoodie and a mask covering his face. He bears on his sewn onto his hoodie, seemingly made out of just cheap felt from a craft store, is a symbol. One that looks like a sort of a shield with the ocean waves rushing across it. He looks over at you two, or you three rather. Looks at the scorched and divinely decimated zombies before you, and just kind of shouts, "Crap! He fumbles around in his pockets, pulling out a phone, dials a number, and begins to run towards the middle of the boardwalk.
We chase him, right? I turn to the others. We're chasing him, right?
He runs over here and stops and says, "Hey, I need the rest of those. If you could hurry up." He hangs up the phone, and let me see, where's the GM like? And around him,
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
appear 3 new zombies.
More zombies.
Another
Interesting.
tiefling, blight prisons, kobolds. And so,
Uh-huh.
I gotta roll his initiative, real quick. So if you give me a moment.
Maybe I'll actually be able to do some damage because I didn't get to take my turn last time.
Oh yeah, we killed him too fast.
Yeah, y'all killed him in one hit.
Well, they were zombies. Minions. Weak and pathetic creatures.
Small and weak-minded creatures.
Alrighty, with that, let me just reset the turn order to get it in the descending order, and we'll be nice. Cycle around to you, Judge. We'll start off with your turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
So, how far away are they? Furthest one is 30 feet.
Oh yeah, you got range, don't you?
That I do. So I'm gonna move up 1,
Okay.
and I just kind of like I whip out the pocket blaster,
Packet blaster.
and I'm gonna take a pop shot at this guy here.
All right.
Nice.
Alrighty. That's not what I'm trying to. There we go. That most definitely hits. How much? 7. Okay.
Nice shooting, Tex.
So you've dealt a blow to this zombie here.
Thank you.
But it remains standing. You're unsure, as it is undead. You can't tell how much it's feeling any of that, if at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell that it's definitely rushing you. And much like the last one, attacks with a swift bite. Why is okay? Swift bite.
That is a very swift bite.
For
So
5. Yeah.
it's fighting down on metal. So how's that working out for him?
It's metal and stone. How's you got any resistance to piercing damage? I'm guessing.
Actually,
Oh, do you?
I think I do.
You resist Bepis.
Resist the true and only Devin.
I don't think he. Let me see this.
Hang on, I got it open. Nope.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate. But the jaws of Blight Prism Kobolds are known to be particularly strong. So that's 5 piercing damage. I forgot to put that in the thing. You just fix that so I don't have to keep saying what kind of damage it is. There we go. Okay. So it's 5 damage to you. There's a couple more zombies. One rushes up past over to you, Marvin, and takes a swing with his arm.
Oh,
The rolls tonight are not kind.
they are.
Okay.
No, they are not.
Y'all ever wipe the party on the first session?
Uh, sometimes it do be like that. Well, that is a whole 9 damage to you. 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. I'm down to 19.
Oh, right. You guys
Oh,
are tanks.
I'm tanky as hell, my dude.
I know
I'm
you
down to
killed
1.
Oh,
Oh, you're
I'm
not
kidding.
tank.
I'm not. No, I was.
Oh, okay.
Good lord, I'm level 3. You think I would have what? What? 6 hit points? Good god.
Yeah, you're right. You're not a wizard.
Exactly.
the looks up at the necromancer here. As he just kind of says to her, "Guard," and it steps around in front of it. And that is his turn now.
Mhm.
You okay, Devin?
Oh. Whoa. Oh dear.
It's all good. I'll fix it in post. I accidentally stopped recording halfway through that sentence and had to start recording again. I'm gonna have to stitch.
We're on Twitch VOD, right? We
I'm
can
gonna
get
have
that.
to. No, I'm
How
gonna have
hard is
to.
he biting you?
He's not biting me that hard. I'm just gonna have to stitch the videos together at the end.
Okay.
All right. If there was a little weird jump there, it was because I fucked up. Wow, he really
That's
is,
okay.
he really is going for the bite now. Okay. Yeah. So, it's Marvin's turn now anyway. So you guys keep
No,
going.
it is actually.
It is not.
It
He's
is not.
necromants.
So he sees. He looks back and sees the kobold with his cannon,
Yes.
and
Mhm.
Don't look at me. I'm not here. Actually, do
Just
you need an
chuckle.
arm? Like a metal
don't
one,
know.
not one of your weird zombie ones.
What do you want? You are worth a lot less due to the fact that you're missing an arm.
That's rude. This is a very effective arm. If anything, it's the most effective part of my body.
He just kind of looks at you and whiffs his attack.
That's a hard whip.
Yikes! Okay. Well,
I'm immortal.
the
They
skeletal
convinced
hand
that I
appears
stayed.
behind you and swings down past your metal arm as though it's motioning to it to out of the confusion of like, no, okay. Anyways, it's Marvin's turn.
Hello, I have some questions to ask you. No? Not feeling very talkative? That's fine.
Don't talk to machines.
Oh, that's rude. Peaceforged are just as good as humans.
Okay.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to... No, I don't have to actually. I only have one action. I'm going to attempt to grab. It's a kobold zombie, right?
Yes.
I'm going to try to grapple it by grabbing it by the neck.
Okay.
Athletics check. Okay, so that is a 20 plus 4.
I guess it has to wait. Shoot. Devin, jog my memory.
I have the rules for you.
Okay.
Yeah. I can post them in chat.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not good at remembering rules and stuff.
You are all
Grappling
good.
is kind of weird anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, I had this ready anyway because grappling is, as Devin said, very weird. If it will post for me, it will not let me copy it. That's just cool and good.
Okay.
Give me a second. There's no reason why it shouldn't be letting me copy this.
Oh, hi!
Whoops. Alright, just look at the last part.
The last part. If you succeed, you subject the target to the grappled... Wait.
So I
Attempt
used
to grab
the
creature
attack
weapon.
action. Yeah.
You can use the attack action to make a special melee attack a grapple. If you're able to see one size large. Okay. Using at least one free hand, try to seize the target. This check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. Target chooses the ability.
Long story short, Chad rolls strength, and Chad rolls athletics. The enemy has to choose athletics or acrobatics to whoever rolls highest wins.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with acrobatics, so go ahead and make your roll.
Acrobatics.
All right, that is a 22.
Oh.
Marvin's pretty good at this.
Just
Kind of his whole deal.
Okay,
So as the kobold tries to roll nimbly, oh, actually, yeah. How are you gonna have it move with its acrobatics attempts?
Just kind of crouch down below where your arm is through to grab it.
Yeah, I
sort of dodge out of the way.
My head, with a faint mechanical whir, my head tracks it downwards, and my hand just shoots out, grabs it by the neck perfectly.
Okay, all right. Well, you have that. You have that. Be grappled.
Yes. Is there anything else I can do after grappling an enemy immediately?
Do you have any sort of bonus actions, I guess, that wouldn't need you to have your hands free?
Its speed is set to 0. There is that.
Yes.
I actually do have a fair bit of bonus actions that I could use. Oh, yes, beautiful. I'm going to, and then, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel.
Compelled Duel.
On the Necromancer.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, actually, sorry, no. I am actually. Can I retcon that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself instead. That's a better choice.
I see. Okay.
So that is a +2 bonus to my AC for the duration.
A +2 bonus to your AC for the duration. All right, cool.
Bringing my AC up to 21 temporarily.
You can see through the eye holes of the mask that confused and concerned, but mostly just angry.
I say to it, I still have a hand free.
All
And
right.
then that is my turn.
I believe Mr. DM Man is typing.
No?
Master GM.
No, I'm not typing. I'm here. I just said it's your turn, Devin.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I'm kind of lost turn-wise.
Okay.
So, this seems kind of like a cannon problem, like a big cannon problem, not a little cannon problem.
Mm-hmm.
So let me double check on how to activate it. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. So it's an action to create it, a bonus action to activate it. So I'm going to use my action to create my cannon. And by create, this character works a little differently than what base Artificer wants me to do. So essentially, my cannon, who has been next to me the whole time, I sort of put both hands on it and really focus putting magical energy into it. And a little bit of sort of fire comes from my arms and into the little etchings on the cannon, and spread out until it looks a lot more energetic, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And just sort of looks alive. It's all the runes on it are lit. And then I'm gonna make it what's called a Force Ballista. You get 3 choices. I chose Force Ballista. Which of are these 2 dead?
Those 2 on the ground.
Yeah,
no, those 2 are.
Okay. Then I am going to open fire on the one closest to me, out of fear, with the Force Ballista.
Okay.
22.
Why, that definitely hits.
Yes. So I put all this magical energy into my cannon, and then gonna go, fire there, and it turns, sort of rears its back legs, and opens fire on the zombie, and does 7 force damage, and it's pushed 5 feet away from me.
Mm.
Well, damn.
And then I just kind of, good boy, just kind of give it a little pat.
All right. Any bonus actions to take or not?
That was both my action and bonus action.
Excellent. So, Judge, it's your turn.
All right. So, I'm gonna hit this guy here with my sword.
Your sword. Okay.
And no, I'm not.
Longsword 9. Actually, yes, you are.
Really?
Really?
Zombies are
Really?
terrible AC. That makes
Zombies
sense.
are not very sturdy,
Yeah.
but they are very sturdy in their own special way.
Mhm.
Yes, I know what you're referring.
You hit it. It goes down. But hang on, wait, what was the? I just. Okay, so how much damage was taken? Okay. No, it stays down.
Aha.
So what I kind of is it dead?
It's dead.
So what I kind of do is like I put my little pocket blaster away, and my sword I have it like on my back. I just kind of like grab it and then in like one swing cut it down. It's like yeah, and
All right.
I do that.
Excellent. Anything else? No. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Is that it?
I'm going to make my way down.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
All right. And it is the zombie's turn. That tiefling didn't appreciate getting shot at, and returns to advancing over to you, Tio, and takes a swing with his arm.
Well, I don't appreciate getting swung at, but we don't always get to control, what other people do. Ow, that hurts.
Mm-hmm. So that is 6 damage to you.
Alright.
And there's one. Well, no, there's not one more.
There's quote unquote one more.
The other zombie starts frantically kicking, because are you just holding it up in the air by its neck, right?
Yeah, I'm holding it by its neck straight out in the air, like to the side. Like where Judge is, the zombie is like right here.
Okay.
Actually, no, I guess it would be my right arm because I am right-handed. So actually, I guess it would be here, technically speaking. Wait, no, I've got the.
That would be over here
No,
if it's
no.
your right
Yeah,
arm.
it would be over here. Yes, that is
the
correct.
necromancer. Okay.
Yes.
So it's gonna try its best to try and kick at you. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna roll that with disadvantage. Wow. Okay. Good kick, I guess.
Does it have to break free of the ground first?
Does it have to
Actually,
break
don't know
free?
how that works.
Devin,
Devin,
the
do you know?
rules man.
Yes, the rules man Devin. How does?
I feel like it's
Yes.
only held out by its neck. What?
Yes, it can break free.
Okay. How would it do so?
Uh,
Is it another acrobatics check?
Let me double check. I would say give it to him for now, so we can move on.
Okay. All right. It tries as best as it can.
Oh,
Try
it needs to
and
be
kick you.
contested,
Right.
so Chad needs to roll higher
Yeah.
than 24.
Okay, so Chad, roll higher with.
Okay. Oh wait, was that its attack or its roll to break free? I guess it could be both. I don't.
The only action it can do while grappled is trying to escape. So that was its attack.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Josh
then it would
rolled
know
a
plus
melee
5.
attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That was
because
a melee
that's what I'm
attack.
confused about. Like, wait a minute, should I have done that?
No. Okay, I misunderstood. I just assumed you were doing a... Yeah, no. The only thing it can do is a athletics or acrobatics check.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, the only thing it can do is an athletics or acrobatics check to get out of the grapple.
Okay. It's gonna try an athletics check to get out of the grapple.
It's going to
Okay.
roll 17.
And I can test that, right?
Yes, you can test that. Cool.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Okay. Well,
So
it's free.
It is free. That is its action, though.
It
Ah.
breaks out of your grip, plumps to the ground, and screeches at you.
I will deal with you in a moment.
Meanwhile, the necromancer uses his gun at you, Marvin. Does the 15 hit?
It does not. I deflect it with my shield in one motion.
Nice.
You're next.
That's not good. You guys are supposed to be squishier than that. It's your turn.
I would describe myself as many things. Idealistic, optimistic, maybe a little naive. Squishy would not be one of those things I would describe myself as. I take one step towards him. Now, you have two choices here. You can surrender, and we can talk, and I promise if you surrender I will not harm you. Or you can continue fighting fruitlessly, and I can make no promises about my friends. One of them seems very eager to use his cannon, and the other one I haven't really gotten a read on about his view on violence yet. But he said he was willing to try my way, so I am serious when I say this is your last chance.
Remember, if it don't work, I'm stepping in.
We just want to talk. Specifically, I want to talk about why there are children's corpses attacking me at the moment. I do not like the undead, and I do not like people using the undead. But if you are in our custody, I promise you will not be harmed.
Since you spent so much time talking, it's Tia's turn, but he responds to you. The seaside protectors don't talk with machines.
Look, I pointed him. Look, perfectly good kobold over there. Fine, you don't want to talk to machines. Fine, your stereotypes. Look, Tio, you mind coming over here? Look, call off your zombie friend. We can talk.
Yes, so I'm kind of busy with the zombie. I will continue firing at him because it's fun.
I have no problems with this.
So let's just get rid of this thing that's just annoying me. Boom, I rolled a 7. That totally hit.
You rolled a 7. That did not hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can I push the roll?
This is not called the trade.
All right. Well, that was my
the attempt. It's Judge's turn.
Wait, no, that was my bonus. No, that was my bonus action.
Oh,
Activating the cannon is a bonus action. Let me double check. We'll get more smooth with this. Yeah, take bonus action to cause the cannon to activate. Yeah, so I can just kind
That's a lot of text.
Yeah. I'm very good at reading very quickly. Do you mind if I use Firebolt as well, Josh? It's
sure, yeah. If the cannon firing was a bonus action, Firebolt's a regular action.
All right. I was like, well, the force damage didn't work, so let's see if the fire damage works.
That definitely hits.
And that definitely hits. That does damage.
That does damage. And he sees sort of crumbles beneath the flames.
The flames.
I slap the cannon, it activates, a little too overexcited, fires, and just veers off to the side and hits nothing. And I'm like, oh, come on. And so I slap it again, and it's like, and then fires a firebolt directly into its face.
But alas, it rose once more.
Oh, good. I hate this. Judge Marvin, one of you do something. You know what? I can
come over here.
I can move. I'm gonna.
Towards us.
Do you want to move?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I've moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Judge, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to hack at the boy next to me. Karen, 13. But this time, Josh, we're doing things a little different.
Oh. Oh.
By missing.
By missing. Indeed, by
so they're
missing.
doing it, they're like, yeah! And awkward. Wait a minute. I'm a fighter.
You what?
I said I'm a fighter. When do I get multi?
That would be 5th level.
No. All right.
Okay.
Well, I miss.
The 2 remaining zombies converge on you, Marvin.
Oh no.
The the first one, the tiefling, takes a swing. That's rough, buddy.
Lovely.
Lovely indeed. So that's 9 bludgeoning damage. How you doing there, Chad?
10. I'm at 10.
You're at 10.
I've unmuted myself now. I'm just gonna be that asshole and say he has to make a constitution check to maintain concentration.
Oh yeah,
That
because
is
you are still
correct.
using the Shield of Faith, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. For all the good it's doing me.
Constitution check.
Save or check?
Save, right.
Save.
Save.
Okay. How does the DC on that work anyway?
Fuck.
Do you guys remember how a DC on a concentration check works? Because I don't.
I'm going back to the rule. I literally just
Devin
looked this up.
Devin doesn't know? Wow.
Well, that's a 6, so I doubt it passes.
DC equals 10 or half the damage you took, whichever's higher. So, you know.
Yeah.
You didn't succeed.
Sure didn't.
Lose that 2 AC.
Alright, I'll lose my Shield of Faith.
No AC. The kobold zombie lunges forward and takes a chomp
It's going to be fun going unconscious in the first session.
for 5 damage.
I'm at 5.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine.
I am in a tremendous amount of pain.
You're a Peaceforged. Can't you just, like, turn that off or something?
Nope, doesn't work like that.
Well,
It's not working. No.
They made us with humans as a base, and humans are inherently flawed in terms of their pain sensors.
Well, looks like my little pets can keep you handled for now, he says as he steps to the side away from you and aims his gun at Tio back there.
Lovely.
Deal.
that is not very cash money of you.
Ouch!
That's a hit.
Hit for
1,000,000 damage.
7 damage.
All right. I have been hit for 7 damage.
Indeed.
Wait, that's not. That doesn't sound right.
What?
Let me do some math real quick. Just you can keep going.
Okay. Well, with that, it's Marvin's turn.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I'm just not smart. Never mind. I'm right. I'm wrong. You get the point.
Undead can't. Yeah, undead can't be put to sleep. Okay. Not what I'm looking for then.
No, because they're already sleeping.
Yes.
Sleeping with the
Dead.
fishes.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleeping with.
I am once again going to shield bash this zombie here.
That one there?
Mm-hmm. I believe
Okay.
that is a +4 to hit. 20.
20. Okay. That hits. Oh, okay. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not get up from that.
Beautiful. And then, please tell me you're a bonus action. You are! Okay, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Oh, let's see. Let me read it so I can make sure I understand how that works.
I got you.
The spell ends. Any creature targets the creature with an attack or spell must make a wisdom saving throw. To save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Let's not protect or creature from area effects. Okay, cool. Wait, it's okay.
On you. Yeah.
On you. Alrighty then. Tio, it's your turn.
All right. Marvin, friend, you look like you're hurt.
Very. Yes.
Would you like a stim pack?
Oh, if you've got one, I would love one, yes.
Absolutely.
Do those work on me?
It'll work on you. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
This is a special little blend I concocted. It'll work on you.
Interesting.
What are you using there? Devin?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go. And I just slap what looks like a small pack onto his back. And it's not much, but he heals 2.
Nice.
I'll take 2 health.
I slap a small pack onto his back and then sort of back up a little. It's like, oh, there you go, buddy. That's about the best I can do.
That feels slightly better. Thank you.
And that is my turn. Actually, nope. Bonus action I can use to fire the whole thing. Cure Wounds is an action. This is busted. Wait, this is busted. Okay, cool. I fire the Force Ballista at Necromancer Boy because, you know.
It smells like power creep?
I roll a 6, so not really.
Yeah, not really. Sorry.
Alright.
Alright, well, it's Judge's turn.
So I look at Marvin. Question, Josh. This guy, is he holding anything?
No, well, he's holding a gun.
So I look
gun.
at Marvin. I just look over at the zombie next to him and I go, "Hey, you can handle him." And I approach the man.
You approach the man.
He's biting me quite a bit, but all right, Judge.
Well, use that big ass shield you got.
Keep slipping under it.
Well, now, Josh, it's time for the fun weapon.
It's time for the fun weapon.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to use my whip that I have
Ooh.
and whip the gun out of his hand.
Okay.
I'm not, because I crit failed.
Not gonna whip the gun out of his hand.
Oh no.
So it's just gonna like crack in his face.
Cracks in his face, and he just kind of Is that all you got, old man?
You're calling me old and making fun of me when you're the one playing with dead bodies.
I mean, they may be dead, still younger than the metal on your back, buddy.
No, I don't judge another man based off of his fetishes and kinks, but
Halfway through saying that, yeah, the
this part's a little weird.
settled around and is rushed at you, ramming into you.
Yeah, I bet he has. You don't even need to ask. You already know.
I already know that hits. Yes.
Does an 18 hit?
It's a 35.
hit.
Yeah. No. Glad you asked, though.
All right. So that's 7 bludgeoning damage to you.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, Brendon.
Oh, let's play D&D. I'm accusing you of hot rolling the dice.
I'm not trying to. It just this is how it works.
What?
Look, if anything, this is the test to see like how I need to tune stuff. So, Yeah, so 7 damage. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I have 16 hit points left.
Okay, all right. Good to hear. Good to hear. The necromancer, with no zombies left to defend him, except that one that already did something, looks at you and says, "Wonder how quick that ancient stone crumbles."
Oh.
As he fires his gun and misses, I'm guessing.
Very good.
He wasn't trying to shoot at me?
You, yes.
I just look, just goes, misses, I just look at him and I go, is that all you got?
He says as he backs towards the walk, bumping up against the fence along it.
Can I force
Concerned.
ballista him?
You can, when it's your turn. It's right now, Marvin's turn.
Blow his legs off.
I can make him new ones. He'll just have to pay for the rest of his life.
No, that's not what we're going to do. However, he has lost his chance to surrender peacefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna grab him.
You're gonna grab him.
I would like to attempt to grab him.
Alright, attempt to grab him.
That's athletics. 16. The PCs win ties or NPCs?
For this, oh dear, I don't know. We'll let the PCs win the tie here.
Hey, all right. So, I grab him with one arm, and with the other, I sort of pin him towards me with the shield, so he's stuck between one arm and my shield arm. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this too tight?
Go over me, you tin can.
Oh no, absolutely not. Why do you hate us so much, by the way? Oh yes, growl. Very good.
Snarl
He
noise.
says he doesn't talk to. Okay, let me kind of.
If I could reach my mask, I'd take it off to spit on that stupid screen of yours.
Let me kind of bump in here. There's a lot of
pull him
hostility. There's a lot of hostility going around. Let me just kind of come over here.
I would like to
Hello.
turn him towards Tio to forcibly face him.
Hello. The name's Tio. What's your deal, kid?
As you approach him, you can tell this dude is not a kid.
Okay. What's your deal, not kid? What's your deal, older gentleman? Except gentle and or man. What the hell do you want? Why are there a bunch of zombies? Why have I spent my afternoon getting bitten? Well, afternoon. Why have I spent my nighttime happy crafting fun time getting bitten?
Look, I'm just trying to have a little fun, man. We don't need these extra husks anymore.
That's wow. I don't like where that's going. Marvin, is one broken leg okay? Just so he can't leave.
Sounds good to me.
I'd prefer if you didn't. You could help me restrain him. I have a lovely net to tie him up with. It's on the back
but
of
if
my
he had a
belt.
broken
I'm
anyway.
just motioning over
Make the
to
choice
you. I'm just
quickly.
giving you a thumbs up.
Okay, I break his leg.
You break
Using
his
the
leg.
force ballista, I aim it. I aim it at his leg and fire.
Roll it.
Roll. Am I gonna miss and hit fucking?
If you crit fail, you hit Marvin, but if you don't,
Whoops, wrong one. Sorry.
You're a
17.
thrower,
17 that hits. How much damage?
All right.
What about you just pull
Mind.
out a fucking flamethrower?
Okay, mind, Josh, that this is intentionally non-lethal damage.
Okay.
5.
You hit him, but it's like, ow. He says, not seeming like anything on him is broken though.
That was completely unnecessary.
I mean, we need to not get him away. Nets are a lot more effective if the person inside of them is heavily injured. So I decided to rough him up a little more, you know.
Look, I respect you're not a pacifist. I am. He's in my custody. Until he breaks free, can we try the peaceful route?
All right, I'll just have the force ballista aimed at his head.
Oh. Yeah, see, so don't break free. Let's talk. I know you hate me. I understand
That's
that.
true.
Judge,
Do
what
we?
are you thinking about all this?
Yep.
Honestly, put him down.
Wait, kill him? No!
Why not?
We have questions for him.
Yeah, we need to
Kill him
at
after
least
you get your answers.
we need to at least figure out like where the zombies are coming from and why again. Do we bring him back somewhere? I have a shop. We have that one bar that I guess we could go back to. I'd feel bad for them if we brought a delinquent that's been summoning undead, but we could bring him back there.
Probably the bar, right?
Alright, let's bring him back to the bar. Hey, you're gonna meet our... Well, maybe we should...
Sponsor? Friend? Are there any... okay, Josh, can I roll history if there's... Or maybe whatever this roll would be to see if there's, like,
Oh,
any
hang on.
good police stations I've seen in this area
Zombie
where they
that's
might actually
staying
hold me.
here?
Here's that zombie that's standing still.
Yeah, can I like attack him? Because I don't want him
Yeah,
to fucking eat me again.
Yeah, no, go ahead, try whack.
Oh, I completely forgot about that, Judge. I'm so sorry. I was too busy trying to break this guy's legs.
No.
please stop trying to break my prisoner's legs.
Fuck!
I'm so sorry.
Why are the rolls so scuffed?
They're a real scuff tonight.
Gus, you have rigged the rolls.
I did not. I swear.
Josh
And-
intentionally chose.
And the kobold rushes you, Marvin, jaws open wide, and
And absolutely does not bite me. Amazing.
yeah, kind of just rams into you, taking some damage from attempting to bite down on one of the sturdier plates you have attached to your body.
Could you tell him to stop doing that? We're trying to have a conversation. You do control the zombies, right?
To a degree. Ow.
I'm trying not to hold terribly uncomfortably tight. Do you tighter, looser? What are you feeling?
I prefer if you let me go.
Will you
Yes.
immediately run away and / or attempt to kill me and my friends?
I don't know, but he's about to make an attempt to break free.
Ah, yes.
I want to break free.
I want to break free.
Even if I crit fail, I still beat that.
I know, but roll it anyways. Let's see how bad.
My grip tightens significantly. Squaws.
Say he's taken a bit of injury from you gripping tighter with your mechanic arms.
And the hard light shield.
I don't need to tell you anything.
You're right. You don't have to do anything. We can just stay like this.
Marvin,
all
I
night
have an
until we're
idea.
not
Put him on the
breathing.
bench. I'm gonna amputate.
No! No! What is it with you removing people's limbs? No!
Every limb removed is a new customer. It's job security.
Oh my god, I'm working with sociopaths. Alright.
Right,
No.
He's summoning undead children. Like,
Okay, fair point. Could you kill that
You
last zombie
sell
before it
people's
bites me
arms
again?
to others?
no, I don't sell people. I'm not like you, weird undead man. I don't need to animate things. I have, and I sort of point to the metal arm attached to me. I have these, and I build them for people. Sometimes by force, and sometimes not.
And what's cutting off my leg gonna help you do with that?
I can build you a new leg. I'm not a one-trick
Why
pony.
would I
you
buy
know.
a leg?
I no, you don't have. I don't think you understand. You don't have a choice.
Why? My leg from some stupid gecko.
Okay, now that's just hurtful. Alright, I'm Marvin. Kill the zombie thing so we can take this guy back to hell knows where. Abyss knows where.
Alright. Can I, while I've got this guy grappled, just as the zombie like tried to bite my back plate, just slam my head into its head while
Sure.
holding him? Okay.
Well, no, actually, because
No.
that zombie's like 2'8".
All right, can I kick it?
You can try to kick it.
All right, I will attempt to kick through the skull.
I will attempt
It
to
is
kick
small.
it with Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
I am very sadly out of spell slots where I absolutely would.
You fool!
What is that a plus for an unarmed strike like that? +2? Oh no, it's plus my strength, plus my proficiency, and characters are proficient unarmed. I think it's still +4 actually. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, that's the roll, the 17?
No, that was my last roll.
Oh, okay.
23 actually.
23. That hits, but how much damage does it do?
1d4
Enough.
plus strength.
1d4
So-
plus strength?
1d4
Okay.
plus 2. 3.
3. You kicked it back a little bit. It's still up and kicking.
Look, if you call it off, I'll stop tightening my grip.
I'll fix it, Marvin. It's not. Let me just
Oh, thank you.
like, as it's still stumbling backwards, I open fire on it.
God.
Okay, that hits.
And it gets pushed back a little further.
It's pushed back a little further. It falls down, and
Does it get
it stands back up.
This is one really annoying zombie.
They
I
tend
do
to
not
be pretty
understand that.
resilient.
I mean, none of the other ones were.
What-
I got a few of them with just some fire bolts.
Uh,
This cannon's quite effective, and your zombies are not. You should feel ashamed. Except for that one annoying zombie.
it's Judge's turn.
If it bites me, do I turn into a zombie, or is that the wrong kind of horror film?
I
It's
don't.
I see. Okay. How much damage you do, and to who? Actually, what are you attacking? The zombie or the zombie? Okay. Okay. How much damage? Cool. It stays standing.
Oh my god.
It's gonna go back to try and attack Marvin once more.
Oh, stop trying to bite me.
One,
I
two,
do
three,
not wish to be bit. Oh my god.
You do
Yes,
get bit.
that hit. How much did
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding
Oh,
me?
you
I
did.
go unconscious.
Wait a minute. Josh,
yeah.
why does it have a +6 on the quibble?
Because it bites really hard. They're good at biting.
I go unconscious.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Can I go unconscious with him still in my arms so he at least has to break free to use his action? Because I feel like
fall
yeah,
forward on top of him.
I am 500 pounds.
I
Yeah, even if I'm
want
unconscious,
to
just
break
cause him some difficulty.
I want to break free.
This might actually really hurt him. A 500
Yeah,
pound
you
robot
fall down,
falling on him.
just collapsing.
So he's grabbing by my cord.
He's still hanging in there, but he's not doing so hot. With that, it's his turn, but he's kind of stuck, so he can't do much.
Amazing.
All right, Marvin.
Alright.
No, I'm unconscious. Oh, I guess I can roll a death save. Literally, I need to roll a death save. Oh my god, we're death saves in session 1.
Death saves in session 1, baby.
That's a pass, barely.
Barely.
One
What is a
success.
fail?
Fail.
Because I don't.
Fail is I think if it's 10 or higher, it passes. If it's
That's what I thought.
Okay.
if it's lower than 10, it fails. And if you get a crit fail, I think that counts as 2 check
Two.
marks in your.
Okay.
Your time to die. Yes.
You pass.
That's one.
Geo.
Still very much unconscious.
Well, this has been annoying. Let's get rid of this zombie thing first. Oh my god, nope. Nope, not having that. I
Okay, the
refuse.
fireball hits. The
Nope,
fireball
not
hits.
having that.
The fireball hits for 5 damage. Please just stay down.
It's dead.
Stay standing.
It's dead. Okay, cool.
One high enough. It stays standing, but it's gone down enough times. I'm gonna reduce how much health it's got. Judge, your turn.
Say,
Jesus, this thing. I think it's.
I'm just gonna go up behind it. I'm gonna pull out the pocket blaster, just point it at the back of its head.
Roll with advantage.
I get to roll with advantage. Thank God. I can't wait to get it.
Okay.
And there you go.
Golly.
How much damage do you do?
Damn.
I want to see how bad.
Let's go.
Okay, and because that was a crit, it's not allowed to make it save to try and get back up.
There we go.
The necromancer pinned beneath Marvin's chassis is unable to move.
Oh, he can't lift 500 pounds? What a shame.
No. Wambly loser in a hoodie with magic and a gun.
Yeah, he should have
Say,
thought about it later than day.
Tio.
Make your roll, Chad.
Oh, yes.
Why was my name called? I mean, I need to pick up the.
Alright, that's
Say,
that's my turn.
why don't we use that turret there? Yours? Maybe punch him in the face with that thing a few times. Yeah. You know, he won't notice. He's passed out right now. The big fellow on top.
I think the best bet is to pick up the big fella. I'm
I
gonna.
don't know. What do you think as I look down at the necromancer?
Getting right here.
Oh, cool.
I've got broken bones.
I put my
Oh,
foot on the
do-
back.
do-
I put
do
my
they need-
foot on the- Hold on.
Go
I
ahead.
put my foot on the back of Chad, and I just put more pressure down.
How much do you weigh, Brendon?
A lot.
Well, I'm a warforged, so probably a lot.
I'll get out.
Okay. I just kind of get out another little stim pack and put it on Marvin and press a few buttons on it and cast Cure Wounds on him again. And that should bring him back at 4 health.
Back from the grave.
I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days.
This is a bucket.
Alright.
No.
Wait, there's more.
Dear God.
Alright, I stabilize at 5.
You stabilize at 5. Dab dab. Let's go. Back in the fight. All right. Well, there's just the necromancer. He's just barely holding on. He's got no more zombies.
Uh-huh.
What are y'all doing?
Well, my eyes have lit up. I am on top of him. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I hurting you?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have had your zombie bite me to unconsciousness then.
Hey, look, I
Good
don't control
lord.
him entirely. I just gotta point him in a direction.
Well, they're all dead now. Are you ready to surrender, or do I keep crushing your ribs? Because frankly, I don't feel like moving very much right now. I'm in a lot of pain.
Make a. I guess make a persuasion check. See how persuaded he can be to.
All right.
Be persuasion or intimidation.
That's rough.
No, he's not very persuaded. He's
Okay, I'll keep lying on him. That's my action.
happy. You keep lying on him. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
moving. We can keep going.
Tio.
Yeah. I mean, I
What do you
don't.
do?
There's not much. Like.
Are we
Other
still in
than
initiative order?
threatening him, other than just threatening him, buddy, he's not gonna get up.
Buddy.
He's 500 pounds, give or take. He plans on me adding more to him, probably. I would
Yes, that is the
really
plan.
recommend sort of telling us what the hell's going on so that we can deal with this in a justified manner.
Look, I'm just out here messing around, man. I wasn't expecting anybody to notice or care. Nobody.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hit him with my whip.
You hit him with your whip. Okay, roll it.
Mike.
Are you? Oh, you hit him with the whip. Oh, okay, you just. Are you trying to deal damage to him, or are you trying to?
No, I'm just gonna hit him with it just so that, like, because I know he's lying. I have a feeling he's lying, so just like, wow, like, don't lie.
No, I'm not. I'm just screwing around out here, man.
I hit him.
Okay,
again.
where did you... Okay, stop hitting him with the whip. It's not going to do anything. Where'd you get the zombies from? You were calling someone. There was a cell phone. I can perceive things.
Yeah, of course you can. With your big floppy ears and crap.
I adjust
Is there anyone
slightly
you
my
don't-
position to put more weight on him.
I guess you like zombies. That makes sense. You're not
Hey,
very
wow,
personable.
Watch him throw things.
Huh. I want to take him back to the bar, but then if he knows where the bar is, that'll be an issue.
Look, we didn't come out here for you. We came because some kids were throwing some rocks and we learned they were zombies. I don't like zombies. That's why I'm currently on top of you. Who made the zombies? If they're not yours, then whose are they?
I made the zombies.
Okay, then why don't you control them?
What? Because it just it's like, why doesn't Stella
No, it's
control you?
Yeah, it's a magic thing. It's a little complicated, Marvin. I will give him that one.
You just make it and it goes.
Okay, I'm more of a divine half mage. I just sort of pray and stuff happens.
Yeah, you paladins don't really know what's going on. Generally. Let's see here. Which limbs do you value the most?
No, we're not cutting off his limbs.
I just like that question at this point. It's just been fun.
I like all of my limbs. Thank you very much.
Oh,
And you're
good.
going to
That
get to
means.
eat them.
Are you sure you can promise him that, Marvin? Anyway,
Pretty sure I haven't taken off any of his limbs yet. I actually probably should get up a little bit.
Maybe cutting off circulation to a couple of them.
I lean off a bit. I'm
let's
still
take
keeping,
him.
like,
Let's
like,
take him
hold on
back somewhere for some enhanced interrogation methods.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
That's not. No. Okay.
Like Baby Shark on repeat or something.
Oh,
Like
that's fine.
baby repeat. That's yikes.
You are not a kind man, are you, Tio? Not a kind kobold.
I'm alright. I think I'm pretty nice, just not to people summoning, the bodies of children.
Children. Where did
using
you
them
get
to-
children's bodies?
Yeah, why children?
I mean, they're not all children. Some of them are teenagers. Some of them are adults.
Where did
it's-
you get them?
What from the? Why do I need to tell you? Hang on. Hang on a second. I'm the one with the information here. Why do I need to tell you?
Because I know you've broken all of your ribs, and that was by accident. And my friends here are literally frothing to cut off your limbs.
Here's the thing.
Gonna
If you
try for
want,
intimidation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hit him with the whip again.
You hit him with the weapon again. Roll intimidation to see if that works.
Me or
Me?
Brendon or both.
Both of you. How intimidating are the two of you?
You roll intimidating.
7? Not.
Not intimidating.
But I have a +4. God, the rolls are terrible tonight.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Okay.
Time to be the charismatic. Time to be the
Better
face of
roll
the
with it,
bunch.
Devin.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh my god.
You guys are very much not intimidating at this point. He's just kind of resigned to this is how it ends.
Fuck it. I pick him up like a kitten. Like by the scruff of his fucking hoodie.
You can
Okay.
see parts of him are bending ways they should.
Oh, good. I can fix that later for you, friend.
If you really shouldn't have had your zombies bite me, so I feel terrible about the amount of damage.
I,
It's Marvin. It's okay. Think about it. Causation. You're not really the cause of the whole thing. It's all good. Let's
I
yes.
look over at Tio and I go, I reckon that arm could be mended by you, don't you think?
Yes, it could.
How about
could
a
almost-
how about like a nice teal metallic arm? I think that'd look good on him.
For someone like him, I feel like he doesn't have that much money. I'd probably have to go for just your regular cast iron or something, but it works.
Understandable.
What the? What part if I'm not gonna buy replacement limbs from you didn't register?
I grab his one arm that's like, and I like twist it around. I go, well, based off of how this doesn't bend the way it should, I think you might need a new arm.
He kind of goes unconscious from the pain as a
He's
result of how much
unconscious.
damage you've dealt to this dude.
I poke his head, and he's like, obviously, kind of just,
I really did not mean to hurt him this badly. I feel quite bad about that.
We are
one of them
morally
on.
bankrupt. Let's let's take him. I guess since he's unconscious, let's take him back to the bar. He doesn't know how to get there.
Okay.
Everyone in concurrence.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So y'all decide to take a heavily injured necromancer boy back to the bar with you. Let me just stack y'all up so I can move you a little easier.
No.
It was not a request, it was an instruction.
You know what? No.
Oh shoot, why did I... Uh-oh.
Ooh, Brendon.
We'll just delete. Let's delete that one. Okay, so... you all, let me just switch back to the... Y'all head back to the bar. You, bring in your, I'll give you control over Chad so you can move him around.
Alright.
Because he's out like a light.
Very nice, Dad.
Mm-hmm. I am lifting him bodily at this point. Okay.
Hey, how'd it go? Says the bartender now sitting in front of the bar.
I'm holding him by like the scruff of his sweatshirt still. Well,
Is that what it is?
It's a little complicated.
yeah, they weren't kids, they were zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, this and I
Gotta-
shake him a little
Sit at
bit.
the bar.
Was it? I shake him back and forth a little bit. This was a necromancer. Is a necromancer. He's not dead.
Aaron, the bartender looks at you. The waitress looks at you. The bartender sees the symbol embroidered onto, well, really embroidered or sewn onto the patch sewn onto his hoodie, with horror in his eyes.
Oh, you recognize this symbol?
You need to get that dude out of here right now. Was he
What?
conscious for any of the trip back?
Nope.
Not
Knocked
even a
him
little.
out cold due to some really bad nerve damage.
He is in tremendous amounts of pain.
Okay, great. That's real cool.
I knew that was a good thing.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, think, Eric. Okay, what are we gonna do?
Who is he? What is this? What is this organization?
It's the Seaside Protectors.
Yeah, that's what he said, I think.
He did mention that in between me falling on top of him, didn't he?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What do we do? If he's still out, if you could,
Very.
if it's not too much trouble, you were on the boardwalk, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pitch him over. Take him back. Take
Uh-huh.
him. Take him to the boardwalk. Nearest board. Actually, you know what? We're 2 blocks from a boardwalk. How about you just take him. You take him, and you just pitch him over the fence into the dunes.
Yeah, if you say so.
Alright.
Is that gonna kill him? Actually, it probably will kill him. Marvin, are you okay with killing him?
I don't
No,
know. Look,
I'm really
just
not
can't
okay
have
with
him.
killing him.
I'll kill him.
Is
Well,
he
then-
dangerous?
Yes.
Let's just... Well, I mean, he's a necromancer, Marvin. That's kind of a... Like, I mean, he's a baby necromancer, but he's still a necromancer.
Okay, look, here's the thing. The Seaside Protectors are a particularly violent gang in this region of the town. So to have one of their people back here knowing that we're, a group that might be working against them is not good. So
Yeah, I knew we
Well-
should have knocked him out first.
actually, you know what? Here's an idea for you. Here's an
God, he's
idea for you.
this entire time.
Head on down a few blocks that away, and Aaron points in this sort of general direction. There's a police station. Why don't you just prop him up against the window, give him a few nice bangs on the door, and just leave before anybody sees you?
Oh yes, that's acceptable. I'll do that right now.
All right.
Do you guys mind coming along? I am still very injured.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I think the Force... By the time he came back, I mean, it's like 6 a.m. for us. We're pulled an all-nighter. I'm just tired. So, yeah, I'll definitely come with.
It's more like 3 a.m., not 6 a.m.
Well, you said it took us, like, hours to get...
It took you like 2 hours to get down there. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
so it's like maybe like
Okay.
30.
Cool. I'm going to do that thing that he suggested. Take him to the nearest police station, drop him off, knock on the door, walk away.
All right, sounds good. Let's do this. Let's walk this man to the police station. Totally
All
not.
right. We're going to hand wave that entirely because I don't have a map for the police station.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
We just kind of go up. Marvin just kind of drops the body and bangs on the door way louder than he should.
You know me so well already.
And you leave.
And we leave immediately.
Immediately. Okay. And I suppose you leave, you return to the... We're gonna just delete that.
Just delete him.
Just delete him.
He was almost actually delighted.
Indeed. Okay.
It wouldn't have been the end of the world.
Oh, hang on, I forgot to put...
I actually think that's probably how it's gonna go. The only way Marvin's gonna end up injuring people is if they knock him unconscious and he falls on them. When he's
As you return to the bar, it's like, 5 in the morning.
Mhm.
There's our two pals. Or rather, one. Hang on, she's gone for now. Our one pal and a patron at this bar, who turns to you three as you enter, and with a she's a small red kobold. She looks rather elderly, with her big thick lensed glasses, her eyes. She looks over at you and with a grin on her face and says, "Well, I had a frustrating night, but clearly not as frustrating as you. My good friend Aaron here tells me is right."
Yeah. I mean, frustrating was... frustrating for Marvin, maybe. I had fun. The cannon did well. Which is mainly what I wanted to test out.
I accidentally nearly killed someone because he knocked me because he shut me down and made me fall on top of him. So yes, not a great night.
Well, it happens. Can't win them all, I guess, in every possible way of winning.
Oh, speaking of which, while I'm thinking about it, praise the 4, heal my wounds, and I lay on hands myself for 10 hit points.
Dank.
And I'm up to 15, just in case. Sort of glow with divine magic.
She takes a sip of the drink in front of her, and the bartender steps aside, says, "Well, good to see you all back in one piece. Good to see the guy doesn't know at."
He knows nothing about this location. Very unhappy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So just rule of thumb: don't bring people here next time.
I'm
Just take you to
sorry.
a police station or a hospital or something, or just again, if the option is the option to take, if you're near a boy, pitch him into the dunes.
Alright, sounds good. I mean, I have a shop I might bring people back to, but
Okay,
that's
fair
more
enough,
for
fair
my...
Yeah, that's your own security you're putting at risk, pal. And I wouldn't really put security with the Seaside Protectors. Remember that patch, because you don't want them finding out where you're at.
Sounds good.
I like the idea of hospital. We should do hospital next time. The police station's not bad either.
Well, You guys want anything? Can I get you anything? Something to... I don't know. I don't...
What a
Guys-
Peaceforged drink.
Whatever, really. Just not like acid, but like...
I'll have a whatever, really.
Okay. He gets you a can of store brand cola.
I do like cola.
I'll have
Glug, 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 glug.
water.
I'll get you a
And
glass.
do you have like pancakes? Is it too early for breakfast? Too late for breakfast? I don't really.
You know, we don't really do breakfast. Actually,
You're kind of a what? I it cut out there.
we don't really do breakfast. We're not actually open right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. Can I just kind of hop back there and kind of riff?
No.
Oh, damn.
I'll see if I can make you some toast.
Yeah, toast. That sounds great. Water and toast.
All right. He heads back into the kitchen, procure some toast for you.
Nice.
Meanwhile, you all are here at the bar. The three of you and the mystery patron.
So, who are you?
Well, she picks up her drink, heads over to the table with and takes a
That's hyper ominous.
Hyper ominous. I could ask you the same question.
The name's Tio Runelance.
Very nice to meet you. She extends her hand across the table. My name is Etra Bell.
I love it. It's a lovely name.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Etra.
So you all are the Basil's new recruits, I see.
Yes. The vibraphonist, the bass, whatever her name is. Yeah, we went and did a little thing for her, did a little ditty, and turned out a bunch of zombies. It was a fun night, really. A lot better than staying in the workshop and working on nothing.
Mostly fun.
Well, that's good. Zombies are always... Well, I say always. I haven't ever seen one outside of movies.
Oh,
Would
there's
Would you like to see one?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
They are my only exception to my pacifist oath.
pretty sure I could come up with a few later. Anyway.
Well.
Sorry, my mind is going.
Okay.
I'm gonna start casting mending just on anything that got hit on my equipment, and just sort of, little cuts and bruises to my shirt and stuff like that. I'll just like, and it's gone. Just kind of cleaning myself up a little bit because I don't have prestidigitation to do it for me.
Mm-hmm. Aaron comes back with your toast.
Lovely. I'm a big fan of toast. Thank you, friend.
He hands you some toast. He puts down a glass of water. He sets down the can of soda. You can take a seat if you like.
That's a no from them, I guess.
Okay. Well.
Sorry, I was on my drink. Yeah, I'll take a seat. Sure.
All right. Well. Good work, everybody. Delilah's not here to debrief you as she wanted to, because it's 5 and she wanted to get some sleep. But other than that, good work. He pulls out an envelope, thumbs through some bills in it, and hands you each $50.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
Good work tonight.
Money's good for me.
We'll keep our ears out for anything more. Sorry, it's not much. It's that particular area. They don't really have a lot of money down there. They pull together what they can.
That's all right. Wasn't expecting zombies though. Have you heard of anything like that in this area?
Not really, but I have heard of a bunch of, well, not in this area, but down there. Heard some people went missing. Blight prisms.
Oh, there were blight prisms and tieflings.
Well, I guess we found them.
Yeah, well, we found him and incinerated him.
Hey, I shot one in the head.
True. Judge actually shot one in the head, too.
Okay.
Feel
that's
bad
a
for
little
that
bit
one.
gruesome than I was hoping for an explanation, but hey. It's,
Listen, I was just doing my job, you know?
you were just doing your job.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it was nice to meet you. I'm sure we'll be around. I'm going
Yes.
back to my shop.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted when a new job comes up.
I could use some sleep.
Alright.
Alrighty. And so, with that, the first session comes to a close.
The first and only session.
The necromancer defeated, the zombies vanquished, the window of that particular store not exactly unbroken, but
Oh, yes.
you know, it's not gonna get broken again anytime soon.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
know.
hope.
That's the hope.
Sometimes all you can do is just hope for the best, you know?
What was the store itself again? Like, what did they sell?
You couldn't tell. You walking in.
Oh,
It's just one of the many storefronts on the probably like custom like airbrush T-shirts or something. Beach or something, you know, beach stuff.
quality. I do enjoy beach stuff.
So let's talk rules
No.
for a second. Mainly,
Okay.
what I'm going to do to Marvin between sessions.
Oh, God.
How much time is gonna pass between this session and the next one?
It'll be let me check my handy dandy. That's where I wrote nothing down, and I'm just gonna come up with this on the fly to give you a number.
Okay. You can wait if you need.
No. It's been like a little over a week.
It's been.
It's been.
So I give Marvin the address to my shop as we're sort of walking out, and I'm like, "Hey, have the address to my shop. You look like you're a little off. I mean, you know, you're running a little low on upgrades. I feel like you've probably only taken the legal route."
Yes, I have.
Well, Stella might not be happy about my operations or my existence, but I can
Oh,
do some wonderful things to that body of yours. That sounded a little too homoerotic for me, but you get where I'm going.
are they safe?
Oh, yeah, no, I worked at a Stella Drakeforge factory for a long time. I know how to deal with Peaceforged bodies.
What made you leave?
Cannon, mainly.
Cannon.
They didn't want me to build one. I wanted to build one, so I went to go open up my own shop somewhere else. Maybe do not illegal activities, just less than legal. And so, yeah, I think we can make a beautiful partnership. Judge, if you need, like, longer legs or something, I'm there for you, buddy.
Sounds good.
That's the end of that little interaction. Other than that, I think we'll talk off stream about what
We're gonna do some
ideas I
mining
have.
off camera.
We're gonna do some mining off camera, and
Mining
do
off
some
camera.
building off camera, and then we'll have a house definitely built in creative. Just
We'll have
only diamond blocks.
You're right.
Um,
Some mining off camera, and already killed the Ender Dragon.
No, don't worry. I'll just be exploring all the rest of the. So it'll lag as though you did explore. It'll look legit. Don't worry.
all right, so I think that's the end of the session.
It is indeed. Thanks for being here.
I want to do some name drops, as the end of sessions generally have. My wonderfully done character. Let me get a slightly higher version of this. Bio and info. My wonderfully done character I'm going to zoom way too far in, was done by a friend of mine named Gabe Egg, or no, other way around, I think. Let me go find his Twitter. Egg Gabe on Twitter, at Egg Gabe, capital E, capital G. He posts art fairly often. He is an amazing guy. Go say hi to him. I don't think his commissions are open right now, but go just give him love if you see this. Other than that, we are looking to commission characters for the other two, for the placeholders, and we'll be working on that probably by next stream. We'll have something commissioned and done, and
I didn't need anything commissioned. I got the placeholder.
and I'll give them
Great placeholder.
plugs. We did not use music this stream, but how did you, Josh? What's the name of the software you use for the maps?
It was the
map one.
The Deep Night RPG Map Editor 2.
Yeah, so Deep Night RPG Map Editor 2, they say it's perfectly fine to use on YouTube channels, so that's why we're using it. But they make, with a little bit of creativity, you can make some really nice maps, and Josh has a lot of creativity, so he makes some pretty good maps with it. Other than that, I mean, follow us on Twitter for more updates. Follow us on you subscribe to us on YouTube to continue watching this, and follow us on Twitch if you want to see it live. Other than that, I think we're golden.
Yep.
Anyone else want to say anything?
I guess be back next Tuesday.
Yeah, this is going to be streamed
2?
every Tuesday around 9-10 o'clock, depending upon whose schedules.
Work out the schedules, but
Saturday we're gonna be maybe doing Goblin Slayer for manga wise, but we need to talk about that off camera. So other than that,
Thanks for watching.
See you all later. Thank you for watching.